So we have this question here. It says, suppose you want to buy a $152,000 home. You found a bank that offers a 30-year loan at 4.7% APR. What is your monthly payment? So the first thing I want to do is establish which formula I'm using. I'm talking about buying a home. So this is going to be obviously a loan formula. So when I go to the formula sheet, I'm going to write down my loan formula and see if I can squeeze it in here. We have P sub n, or P sub 0. I think they use P sub 0. Is equal to my deposit amount or my payment amount, 1 minus 1 plus R over K to the negative NK all over R over K. Once I establish which formula I'm using, I'm going to go through the problem and pull out every variable I know. This is going to be my P, or my P sub 0. I think we'll just, whatever, we'll stick with P sub n. 30-year loan, that's going to be N. My R is going to be 0.047. We're making monthly payments, no mention of compounding, but since we're making monthly payments, K is going to be 12. And we're looking for D. So I'll write out my formula with those values and solve for D. So let me see if I can, I'll put this down below. 152,000 equals D times 1 minus 1 plus 0.047 over 12 to the negative 30 times 12 all over 0.047 over 12. Okay, so I see you got most of the other questions in this section correct, so I'm just going to go through it kind of quickly and get you the answer for D. First thing I'm doing is finding R over K, so I'll do 0.047 divided by 12. Now, in my in-person class, we kind of use this method. Once we do something in the calculator, we cross it out. So I have that. From there, I'm going to do plus 1. So that's this whole inside parenthesis. Now I'm going to raise it to the power of negative 30 times 12. So I'm raising it to the power of negative 360. That gives me this whole inner parenthesis. I'm going to do 1 minus that. 1 minus that number. So I get 0.755183, yada, yada. That's the whole top. Now I'll divide that by the original decimal I had, divided by, and my original decimal is up here. So I get 152,000 equals D times 192.81. All right, and last step to get D by itself is divide both sides by that. 152,000 divided by 192.81. So my monthly payment will be $788.34. Okay, it says, how much will you end up paying the bank for the home after 30 years? So whenever you're looking for total money, either total money paid or total money withdrawn, that's going to be our monthly payment times the frequency times the number of years. So we're making a payment of $788.34 every month, so times 12, for 30 years. So when we do that, 788.34 times 12 times 30. 283.802.40. 283.802.40. Suppose you want to reduce the time of the loan to 25. So what will your new monthly payment be? So I'm going to just redo that, what I did in part A, but changing this 30 to 25. So I'll rewrite it just so we're all on the same page. Let me move this out of the way. So I have 152,000 equals D times 1 minus 1 plus, oops, not 1 plus, no. 1 plus 0.047 over 12. Only number that changes is this is now negative 25 times 12 all over 0.047 over 12. Now, I'm just going to run through this again. 0.047 divided by 12 plus 1 raised to the negative 25 times 12. 1 minus that divided by my original decimal. And then I'll do both sides divided by that. So we'll do 152, 123 divided by that. My payment is $862.21. All right. Same thing. So our payment is higher because we reduced the length of the loan. We had to pay more to cover the same price in less years. So total money, we're just going to do our payment times 12. Remember, this is D times K times N. So we're going to do 862.21 times 12. But now we're only doing it for 25 years. It should be less, 258,663. About, 25, 30, $25,000 less, roughly. How much did you receive by reducing the length of the mortgage? This is 0, I think. Just take this number minus this number. By reducing it, I was paying 283,802.40. Now I'm paying 258,663. So I subtract 25,139.40. And there you go. Oops, I don't know why I boxed that. Don't have to box it. That's your answer.